let's go ahead and start a new gameplay for the Project Zomboid, and we're going to go ahead and hit solo this time. So let's go ahead and join as a survivor, and I'm going to go ahead and start with Rosewood for this gameplay. And let's go ahead and start with, let's say I'm going to go ahead and start with an doctor for this one, and I'm going to go ahead and pick fast reader, and that should even out our points. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next, and yep, McCabe should do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit play, and we are in. So my goal for this will be just surviving a couple of days, because I haven't actually played this for a long time. So let's go ahead and see how we actually do. So I had a couple of runs before this, and it was not particularly good. So let's see how we do. So I barely survived a couple of days in my last playthroughs. So those were the games that I'm testing out. So it barely made through like 2 days or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to survive a little bit more. So yep, let's go ahead and crowds. So I have a couple of mods installed here. So I really like this mod because it actually simulates what we can carry, and that ensures that we are not carrying a rifle in our pocket. So that gives a hint of like realistic. So I'm going to go ahead and take this can opener, so in case we need to open some of the scans later on. So let's go ahead and take this mug as well, and immediately fill that one with water, drink, and I'm going to fill that with water as well. And let's see, let's just leave these because we currently don't have any space, and I really want to find a backpack as quickly as possible. So that's going to be my first goal here. So let's see the books. So nothing that we need right now, and tweezers, I don't need that as well. So let's go ahead and open the TV as well. Let's see if anything's up. Life and living, tune. So is there anything on? You need to be able to rely on. Let's just go ahead and close these curtains as well, just to be safe. I did put on life and living, yep. So it looks like nothing's coming up right now. Yep, okay, it's the cook show, and yep, let's sit here for a while. While that's going on, I'm going to go ahead and eat this tomato. Yummy, yummy. Yep, a good chicken soup. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this curtain and create some bandages with it. So rib seeds, I know that I'm going to need that. So yep, cooking, sit on the ground. Yep, we level up, so that's good. So skills, so cooking, we have 1 levels in cooking, and it's still going up, so that's good. Maybe it's going to go ahead and hit halfway up, 1.5 level. So nope, it does not seem like it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go up. Hopefully we will get a backpack. So hitting a backpack in our base would be really nice. So but actually I haven't found it ever in the first base we start with, so that's going to be something new if you go ahead and find that. Let's go ahead and look at this. So there's nothing much around here. So there's a faucet kit. I'm going to go ahead and equip as secondary, and let's take this as well. Let's put the pills, the pen, the bandages in the faucet box, so that should be fine. And there's nothing much around. Hopefully we find a bandage, a backpack. So yep, that's actually really lucky, and it's a big hiking bag. So yep, that's I'm just I don't know actually what to say. That's just really lucky, and me bringing up that entire thing. So yep, I think luck's on our side. So let's go ahead and rip this as well, and I'm going to go ahead and take this shotgun in my back as well, so why not. So yep, let's go ahead and take these cells, and I'm going to go ahead and put this faucet kit here as well. And let's not take this. Equip secondary. I'm going to go ahead and take those rip seats out. So yep, we might need those. So, and I'm going to go ahead and keep the rest of the things in the box, so that's fine. And yep, let's rip this as well for a couple of extra seats. So yep, that's actually really lucky to find the bag. Hopefully we can keep that lock on our side. So yep, you are very lucky, man. Hopefully we will go ahead and survive more than a couple of days with this luck. So I'm going to go ahead and need a weapon. Even though we have a gun, I'm not exactly a fan of guns in this game. So yep, no, there's not a single weapon in the house outside of the shotgun, and we already have a zombie on us. Yep, it's dead, the dead zombie. And hopefully we'll find some weapons in this shed, and it's locked. Yep, and we don't have the key as well. And I'm going to go ahead and take this and smash it with a gun. Let's keep this in the backpack. I really like carrying around the gun in the back just because it looks good in this game, and we look like an real survivor even though we don't survive more than a couple of days. That's a different thing. So let's put on a mask, and we are looking like a doctor with a gun, of course. So yeah, I don't really need these right now. Okay, max is good, and we found a gas can. However, still no weapons, not a single rod as well. So that's fun. Hopefully this is not locked as well. Yep. And I don't like house alarms as well, so that's another thing we need to be worried about, because I died a couple of times in the test games due to alarms. So yep, that's fun. Let's take this duct tape and an axe. I can't put it on the back. Equip in both hands, so that's should be good. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this as well for a backup weapon. And we have a nice weapon. However, this axe is kind of heavy, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this in my bag just to chop. I'm going to go ahead and use this to chop the wood rather than for combat. Let's see how it goes, because it's kind of too heavy to swing. So yep, hopefully it's not alarmed. If it's alarmed, we are going to have a really bad day. And with the backpack, I just don't want to lose this lock. So it actually takes a couple of hours to find the backpack for me. So having that as soon as we start the game is really good. So let's read this map, and it's for Louisville, and let's throw this one out since we have already read this. So it should appear in the map, and I have never ever reached here, but let's see if we can do it here. So yep, nothing here. Just paint. And are there any books that I might need? So nope. I also don't know the good base locations, some safe ones, which is kind of beginner friendly, because yep, I might need that. So I'm going to go ahead and take these bowls so that we can go ahead and prepare some food later on, so that should be good. And is there anything going on in the TV? So let's go ahead and knife and living. So nothing much. Nope, I can't seem to get there. Yep, what's this? Let's go ahead and read this as well in our spare time, but let's keep moving right now and loot as much as we can. So there are a couple of zombies here. I think it's this door, and the rest of them are safe. So there's a gun again and a magazine as well. So I'm not going to go ahead and take that because we don't actually have an holster, and I don't want to carry those in my bag. Okay, there's a watch. I'm going to take that, thank you. And a couple of maps here and a key. I don't need that key, to be honest. So let's go ahead and read these maps and drop them. So this is again Louisville, and this is West Point. Hopefully we actually live enough to leave this city. So I'm just tempted to take this gun here because it looks cool, but we don't have the space. Bagazines, tissue, I'm going to keep it in my first aid, so that's fine. And is there anything here? So vitamins go here, and nothing much. I'm going to go ahead and go here. There's a zombie inside. Yep. and a bandage as well. So nice. I need a way to boil some water so that we can disinfect a couple of these bandages, just to be prepared based on my record. So can we actually boil the water in these bowls? Let's go ahead and fill everything. Yep, and I'm going to test it out. So let's go ahead and boil 2 of these, and I'm going to go ahead and keep one of them just as a backup. And let's see if we can disinfect the bandages in a bowl. So I don't think we can. Yep, I don't actually think we can. So yep, let's just go ahead and take these. I'm going to go ahead and keep these as it is because we are under the weight limit. So if I go ahead and get a little heavier, I'm going to pour them on the ground or something. Let's just have a quick snack here of lemons, so that's good while we can get the fresh food. Hopefully it's not alarmed. I'm just paranoid about house alarms, so that's just really bad. So I'm going to go ahead and take this crowbar. I really like crowbars because they really they take a long time to break. So yep, I'm not going to take this wrench because I actually don't know how to fix cars, and I have never reached that point till now. So yep, I'm not just going to carry extra weight. It's just extra weight for me because I actually don't survive till that. So yep, my first goal right now is just surviving. So let's go ahead and fill this saucepan, and I'm going to disinfect a couple of bandages right here. So where is that saucepan? So yep, turn on, and let's leave it for some time to boil. So there's a bucket as well. So yep, I'm going to take this and pour on the ground and fill that with water. Fill that with water, and we have a bottle here with water. I don't need this mug now. So can we yep, we can disinfect. So sterilized bandage just in case we need them, and I'm going to go ahead and disinfect all these rags just to be prepared. So yep, it's going to take a while, but it's worth it. And I don't think I will need a saucepan, so that's fine. Yep, let's see if there's anything here. So there's a steak, however I am not currently interested in that. So lots of weapons here. So pistol, I'm going to take these shells here, and I'm really tempted to take the guns. So maybe I'm just going to go ahead and take gun. However, we are already overweight, and I don't need these waters as well now. Let's go ahead and pour this too, and I'm going to go ahead and leave this as well, so I don't actually need that. And we are still overweight, and yep, we can go ahead and read this as well during the night. Okay, that's fine. I don't use guns often in this game, but I really do like them, so yep. But it's not actual, it never goes well using guns in this game, so but it looks cool, so I like those. It looks like a real survivor with them, so yep, I like it for the role play basically. So let's go ahead and dump this in our first aid kit. I'm going to take these matches as well, so yep. Let's go down. I'm really tempted to take this, but nah, let's just go. It's already 4:50, and I'm going to go ahead and hit a couple of more houses. So yep, take him down, stomp, and we have a cigarette and a watch. So I'm not a smoker, and I don't need a watch right now, so that's good. We really have a good inventory right now, so yep, I don't want to lose it. Let's go ahead and scout, and let's go in. So hopefully we will go ahead and survive a little longer. It's a splitting axe. I'm really just tempted to take everything, man. I don't know, and it's in really good condition, and I have a club hammer as well. I can replace one of these with a hammer, just so we have a hammer. This is full as well, right? Yup. And we have an axe, so that's in a much better condition, but yep, the damage is really good on this one. I don't know, man. Let's just take it for now, and maybe throw away one of these. Yep, let's just keep it like this, and it's already getting darker, it's getting late, so I'm going to go ahead and hit another house. So there's a lot of zombies there, so let's go down, I guess. And we are currently, we don't have the capacity to go there right now, because even if we go ahead and get a bunch of loot, we don't have the space to take it. So a map, so that's fine. It's really far, and I haven't ever reached that place, but it's something. Yep. And the watts, and we can go ahead and dismantle these later on, so I'm just going to take it for now. Yep, and there are a lot of zombies here. Let's just go in here, and there's a zombie there as well, and it's locked. and it's locked. The front gate is locked as well. Let's just smash this and let him out. Just so we can do that. Remove the glass. Okay, okay, okay. Smash. Yup. That's fine. Okay, that's not fine. Let's go ahead and no. Okay. Okay, high visibility and boots. So that's replaced. So where's my old shoes? I don't need this. I'm already heavy. Remove these glasses. Yep, there's no one here. Let's go ahead and go inside, and there's nothing. So the nails are good, but I don't need them right now, and I'm going to go ahead and take the bottle because it takes less space than this, so that's good. And is there anything? So there's some gas there, and do we have a key? So if we have a key, then we have a car we can actually use early on. So that's okay. That's locked. Are there any key on the ground? Nope. Okay, that's locked as well. However, we do have gas in this car, and I'm going to go ahead and let's just go ahead and see how much gas there is, and maybe we'll go ahead and mark it. So there's a little gas, and the car is in really good condition, so it's a good car. However, there's not much space in this. It looks like a sports car, but we actually need some space. Hopefully these guys have a key. So nope, they don't, but I'm going to go ahead and take this watch as well. So we will go ahead and dismantle them during the night. And there's a zombie somewhere, maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of him. And yep, that's good. And the doors are broken, the windows are broken. Hopefully we will find a key. There's a knife, and there are zombies inside here. No, I thought I saw this door moving. Maybe not. Maybe it's this one. I don't think it's this one as well. I need a car key. Come on. I can take this knife to chop things up. Okay, the zombies in here, and there are a couple of zombies outside. Okay, let's take care of him first. And we are going to go ahead and spend the night in this house. So yep, let's clear this house first. So I'm going to go ahead and take this fresh food before it spoils. So later I'm going to go ahead and create a salad. So I'm going to take these, maybe salami as well, and we're going to go ahead and cook up a couple of things. And we have a bottle as well, and we are really heavy, So just a thing to keep in mind, and not to hoard everything, and that's easier said than done. Do we have a book we can actually take? So that, yep, there's a key, and this run seems really lucky. So maybe this is going to be the first video I'm going to go ahead and post. So it's just a really good run, and it's just a waste not to post. So yep, I'm just going to go ahead and post this one. It's just a really lucky game. I actually never get bag and a car in the first day, so it's really lucky. And I'm going to go ahead and start dismantling them just to get some experience. And where are the rest of the parts? Nope. And let's just dismantle this as well, and dismantle this as well. So yep, not much, just a few points there. And let's go ahead and speed up time to read. So this is good. I'm going to read this map as well. So Louisville, a place that I have never reached. Maybe this run, hopefully first for everything. So yep. Okay, nothing here. Maybe I can dye my hair black, since there is a dye there, and nothing here as well. So it's already late, so I'm going to go ahead and close this. Let's close this as well, and I'm going to go ahead and prepare let's see, a salad maybe. Let's go ahead and chop this. Where's salad? Hot peppers, and again lettuce, and it's just going to be lettuce and hot pepper. Can't I put anything else? So nope, it does not seem like it. Let's chop up some bananas and put, let's see, lemon, banana. I think we can put, nope, okay, that's fine. So are there any books around that I can actually read? Nope, I don't think so. No. Let's go ahead and go inside here, and let's dismantle this as well. I'm going to go ahead and dismantle everything that I can. Let's wash these bandages as well. So here I'm going to go ahead and clean this bandage. So I have one sterilized bandage, and that should be fine for now. Do I actually have a book that I can read? So first 2, so I'm currently first aid, so it's basically 2, so maybe not. Yep, let's just go ahead and take the first aid one. So it's basically level volume 2 for 3 and 4, so it's basically a little boost if we go ahead and wake up a bit early, so we can go ahead and read that one. There's something here. Is it? Yep, it's just parts that we threw away. So let's go ahead and eat something, and we'll go ahead and yep, it's empty, and we can sleep. Go ahead and go to sleep. And yep, that's a really lucky first day. So that's one of the best luck we had for the very first day. So that's good. That's really good actually. So let's go ahead and do this and manage a few inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and read a couple of pages until let's go ahead and go downstairs and sit in front of the TV so we can gain a couple of experience points. Close curtain. However, we don't have a window and a door, so that's something to be mindful. So sit on the ground and face the door, and I'm going to go ahead and read a few pages, and let's just go ahead and speed up a bit, not too much because it's really risky. And what's it? It's again cooking. So let's go ahead and look at this skills, and it's not getting. Yep, maybe it's going to go ahead and hit level 2, or maybe not. Yep, level no, not level 2. Just the size of it. So yep, we read 35 pages, and I'm just tempted to let's just go ahead and drink half of this, and maybe dump this bottle for this because it's smaller. We can go ahead and carry it around, and we also have this bottle instead of carrying around a bleach bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this in the freezer. I'll take this banana as well, and let's go ahead and fill the bottle. Fill empty bottle. So yep, it just takes one slot rather than taking up 2. And maybe let's just go ahead and keep it in the bag so that it's not too heavy. It's already 7, so that's good. And this is the day that I usually die, so let's just be safe. I'm just going to go ahead and play it extra safe from here. It's just I'm just paranoid about the house alarms. Yep, every time I jump in a house, it just goes crazy, man. There's nothing. I don't think this house has anything. Yep, it's just an empty house. Like there's trash around. Let's just go ahead and look, give it a quick scan. Yep, there's nothing here. And yep, I don't think there's anything in this house. Nope. There's nothing here. So let's just go out. I don't think there's anything here as well. I'm just tempted Yep, and the car. We need to take that car as well. Yep, there's nothing here. We can actually take that car since we have the key. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that there for now because it does not have gas. So is there any other cloth? I'm just getting too hot, so yep, let's just throw that t-shirt out. Damn, there's so much thing here. I don't know. I'm just tempted to take this bottle. And what's this? Okay, it's just way too much, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave that and maybe mark it rather than taking everything. So let's just go ahead and mark that as a diamond maybe. Okay, let's just mark it. Duffel bag as well. And this is a really good car, but I don't think we have a key, so I'm going to replace this club hammer with this one. Let's go ahead and go inside. Maybe there's a key in there, and yep, there's a key. So I don't know what's I don't know what's happening here, so so yep, let's go ahead and switch seats. Maybe there's some fuel. I don't think there's fuel in this one, so yep, I like this one better than the other because of the inventory, but this looks really bad. This is in really bad condition, so I'm not sure if I'm going to take this one over the other car. So I don't need this club hammer now. I'm going to go ahead and maybe take this duffel bag with me. So nope, I can't, but yep, we have marked it, so maybe we'll go ahead and come sometime later. So there are a couple of houses, so let's go ahead and go in this one. Hopefully it does not trigger an alarm and ruin everything. Ruins such a good run. So I'm just more paranoid since we have such good loot. So yep, it's already broken. I don't think this will trigger an alarm if it's already broken. So these are lightweight, so I'm going to go ahead and take those. And there's some cooked food and some fruits which I'm going to take. I'm going to go ahead and take fresh food rather than canned and non-fresh foods, packaged food. So yep, let's go ahead and take these oranges and some apples as well. So that's fine for now. And we don't have much gas in that car, so that's one thing. I'm going to go ahead and keep an eye out for the cars and the pump. So there's nothing much around. There's no door. Oh, I already have a shotgun, so I'm just going to go ahead and take these rounds. And I'm again overweight, so that's fun. Yep, let's go ahead and take this and reload. Keep it back and equip in both hands. So I really love this crowbar rather than the gun we have, but yeah, but it's the role play aspect that I love having the gun in this game. So yep, I really don't use it much, but it's fine. It's a bit heavy, but yep, no worries, no worries. I'm going to go ahead and take the pencil as well. Maybe we can go ahead and find crayons later on. So yep, take the bottle and drink. Yep, and we need some food. I'm going to go ahead and eat some oranges like it's an apple. So yep, I don't peel those and eat them straight out of my bag. Fanny pack, another great thing. So I'm going to go ahead and move these around and put the pencil there as well. So yep, and why not? So yep, I'm going to go ahead and put some food and a couple of bandages inside. Let's go ahead and move one more. This is going to be my bandage bag. So yep, let's just keep this bandage as well. Okay, so that should be fine for now. Let's just move. I'm going to go ahead and take that car, the sports car, rather than this, because I don't want my car stopping in front of a zombie horde. So I hear a lot of zombies. Okay, there's yep, I'm going to smash this and jumpsuit. Maybe I can go ahead and take the jumpsuit. Nope, but we are a doctor, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that right now. Maybe in another run. I really like our costume right now, so yep, no. But I really like the jumpsuit as well, so maybe in the next run we'll go ahead and do that. But let's not think about the next run, because we are having such a good run this one. So I am going to go ahead and take these brown boots, and let's throw this. I don't need a key for this house. Yep, smash. We have a lot of bags now, so that's good, but we already have a good bag. It's a big hiking bag. I think there's a better bag than this, but I'm not complaining about this bag. So it's a really good bag, and there's some fish cooked food. lots of fresh food. Grab all, grab this as well, grab, let's just do that much. And you are going down. So there's a lot of boots around and metalwork. I'm going to go ahead and take this as well, and we are really overweight, so I'm going to go ahead and manage that during the night. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep moving. And bandages, so this is disinfectant, that's good as well. Let's just move this. Nope, let's keep this here, no problem. And there's a gun again. There are a lot of guns around and I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's a zombie, it's a survivor. So yep, let's go ahead and place item. Maybe is there something over here? No, there's nothing. So let's just place this as well. And is there anything? Okay, there are a couple of sheet rope, duct tape, and we are really overweight now. There's a lot of bags, so that's good, but yep, I don't want to leave these bags, but I can't actually carry them as well. So that's I really love bags in this one because it's really hard to come by in my experience. So yep, for bags I'm going to let's just do this. Maybe is there anything else for bags? I don't think so. Or this looks like a case rather than a bag, so maybe let's just do a tent. Yep, so a tent should be fine for now, and let's just go ahead and move on. It's already 1 and there are a couple of other houses here. So yep, and there's a generator here. I don't think generators contain fuel in them, so we are going to go ahead and smash this, remove, and then climb through. Yep, there's no fuel in this, so that's fine. And there's a hat. I don't know, I haven't actually seen this hat ever, so I'm just going to wear it. Yep, that looks good. Case trap, and there are a lot of traps around here, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Yep, we are looking nice. I look like a hunter more than a doctor, but there are zombies, and in a way everyone's a hunter, so yeah. That's looking good. So let's go ahead and go check out this house. Is it money? So I think there's money in the ground that we can burn. Broccoli. I'm going to go ahead and eat a lot of these things today, so we should be able to lose a few fresh food, so fish. And I don't have space, so I'm just going to go ahead and eat that one because we are already hungry. There's nothing here, and I might need to manage my inventory, so let's go ahead and add broccoli, and just to free up some inventory here if we can. Apple, I don't think I hit apple there, and let's go ahead and do this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do apple. Let's slice salami, and where is okay, here, and lemon, banana, and apple. That should free up a couple of slots, but I don't think this lowers the weight of each product. So yep, we are underweight, but I think it's due to the bonus we are receiving because we ate too much, so that's fun. And there's a trash bag, so maybe I'm going to go ahead and take this because we are at a limit in our bag, and I didn't see that zombie coming, and that gave me a mini heart attack. So yep, focus. So I'm going to go ahead and manage my inventory during the night rather than doing it here, because I almost died there. It's so easy to get bitten and then end their run in this game. So let's just go ahead and check the TV as well. Is there anything going on? I don't think so. So let's just go up, and I need a fuel. I just need a fuel for the car to get it started, so that's something we need to look out for. Maybe we will go ahead and do that in the next video. So this run has been really good, and I think the car would be our next target, car and a base. So let's go ahead and read this as well and get our inventory sorted out, because we are really overweight right now and it can get really tricky. I'm just thinking of getting rid of this axe as well, so I currently don't know if I need these two axes, so let me know in the comments regarding that as well. And also I don't know the base locations around this place, so if you can just let me know as well. so we can go ahead and set up a base as well, because we currently have a lot of things. So I think we can go ahead and create something out of this. So carabiner clip, and if I'm not mistaken, this can be used to make a secondary bag, and we can attach this to the bag itself. Maybe not, maybe we need to upgrade the bag itself. But big hiking bag, secondary bag, yep, I think we need to upgrade this bag itself. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of more. So 2 should be fine, I'm assuming. So make secondary bag using a garbage bag. So nope, I don't need a garbage bag as a secondary bag, so that should be good enough. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the next door, and we will go ahead and end it there, and we'll go ahead and continue it from there. This has been a good run, and hopefully it stays that way, and this will be my first time surviving more than 2 days, hopefully. Remove glass, and let's go ahead and look at if there's anything here. Beer bottles, fishing line, fishing net. Maybe we can go ahead and fish. Maybe I'm going to go ahead and mark this anyway. So this row of houses have been really good, so it's going to be full of map markers. And there's a zombie there, let's take care of him. So this has been peaceful until now. And there's a zombie there. Let's go ahead and take care of this. Yep. And a couple of zombies more. Let's go ahead and take care of them. And for some reason I'm really hot. I don't know why exactly. And I don't think you can die of getting too hot. I think it's just low, it just makes me more thirsty quickly, so we can handle that. I'm just going to go ahead and loot the upstairs, just being safe. Close the curtains. There's nothing here. Maybe we can dismantle that radio there. Is there a zombie here? Nope. There's nothing here, and there's nothing here as well. Let's just close the curtains. Does this lead to the same room? This is disinfectant, sports headband. I like the hat we have on, so nope. I hear zombies. I have a bandage here, but we can't take it. Maybe we can go ahead and replace a rag with a bandage. And yep, I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the rag, sterilized rag, rather than this adhesive bandage. I'm not sure which one's good, but yep, I'm going to go ahead and keep the rags right now. There are a couple of zombies here. Let's take care of them, since we are going to go ahead and spend the day here. So there's nothing here. No, nope. There's a TV and it's 6, and I think the life and living comes up at 6. So let's go ahead and tune in. And yep, water supply, I think it's camp trapping, maybe. Let's go ahead and read this as well. Okay, it's farming, I think. So farming is here, so level 1 maybe. Yup, level 1, so that's good. And until next time, and yep, until next time it is. So yep, we have had a pretty good run until now, and yep, I'm going to go ahead and see you next time, and we'll go ahead and carry on from this house. So we are going to go ahead and stay the house here for today. So that's it for this one. So thank you, stay tuned guys. So yep.